please. Several years ago, my sister Jean established an endowment at Snow College where many high school students who wish to attend Snow College. My parents were very passionate about education. My dad was on the board of trustees at Snow College. My mom graduated from Snow College, and they were very passionate about education. My sister was also that way. She is in the Willard High School Hall of Fame. When she looked over the applicants for this award tonight, she was just really impressed with this. It was really hard for her to choose who to give this award to, but she decided to give a $1,000 scholarship to Deegan and to Carrie, so we congratulate them.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nate Robinson, and this is my brother, Jesse. We are happy to present and be here for our family. Sorry, Darvin. We award the scholarship. Ours is called the JR7 for Love of the Game Scholarship. We do it in memoriam of our brother, Josh. Josh was the eldest brother out of the 5 of us, and he was the eldest in every way. He led the way, he blazed the path. He played 4 sports, participated in musicals, sang in choir, was part of seminary, and was a student body officer, and was also part of National Honor Society. He was a Millard Eagle. We call our scholarship for Love of the Game because Josh taught us that while it seems important to yell at refs or to foul too much or to be caught up in those type of things, the most important thing is to play because you love the game, whether that be band or choir or any other sports. So we give this scholarship to who showed us that they did it because they loved what they did and they loved being a Millard Eagle, and we award that to Brickell Kornberg.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tom Conover, and I'm happy to be here to present the Dr. Mitzi D. Conover Scholarship for this year. My wife, Mitzi Conover, was a graduate of the Millard High School class of 1990. She was known as Mitzi Dudley back then, and she was a stellar student during her time at Millard, a multi-sport athlete, good at just about everything she did, and full of promise. Mitzi took that promise on to the University of Utah, where she studied undergrad and then went to medical school and became a pediatrician, and was, well, in my opinion, the best pediatrician in Salt Lake City, but I would say there are many who would say that she was definitely among the best. Mitzi was taken from us too soon, a little over 3 years ago, due to the effects of a brain tumor, and we miss her very dearly. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to, along with my in-laws, John and Carol Kimball, Mitzi's parents, to be able to support this scholarship. And for this scholarship, we look for young women who are looking to go into the healthcare field and who exhibit that same promise that Mitzi carried forth in her life. And I've got to say that each year as we've done this the past 3 years, and I hope for many years to come, it's so touching and reminds me so much of her when I look at just the amazing applicants that we get to hear from and review, and it's so very hard to pick just one. But ultimately you have to pick, and for this year the recipient of the Dr. Mitzi D. Conover Memorial Scholarship is Miss Maggie Stevens.
Hi, we're the Brown family, here to present the Liz Brown Memorial Scholarship. And congratulations, class of 2026. We were so impressed by your applications, the things that you've already done, the plans and dreams that you have for the future. We're very impressed. But as was said, we have to narrow that down and choose. And we have chosen for the Liz Brown Memorial Scholarship James Ralphs and Deegan Latham and Alyssa Christensen. If you could please come up.
Class of 2026, it's so fun to be here tonight. And I just want you to know that Millard High has given you such a solid foundation. I've had so many memories even this whole year, but Millard High gave me the foundation that I needed to go on with my education, and I know it's done the same for you. And it's been so nice to remember all of the memorial scholarships. I know all of them, and I can attest to their goodness. One thing I would add to what Dr. Conover said about Mitzi, she was a year older than I was, and she was all of that with education, but she was also so kind. And that's one of the highest compliments I can give anybody, so pediatrician probably fit her well. It's my honor to award the Fillmore Clinic Scholarship this year. And this is the first time I remember there being more than one recipient. I could be wrong. Dr. Bassett, Dr. Brown, am I wrong? This year we actually have 3 recipients, which was a surprise to me. So could I have Kylie Spindlove, Olivia Bassett, and Brinley Allgood come up?
Good evening. We're Chris and Jamie Brunson were the parents of Gracie Ann Fuller. We started this scholarship, the Live for Gracie Memorial Scholarship, just as a way to give back to a community who really gave to our family during some of our hard trials of Grace's cancer diagnosis. The scholarship's in memory of Gracie Fuller, who was a Millard High School graduate of 2022. Gracie loved school and all things that came with it. She was a cheerleader all 4 years, even the head cheerleader her senior year of high school. Gracie was diagnosed with cancer in 2019, right before she turned 16. The one great thing she taught us all was she never let it win. She continued to do her schoolwork, cheer with her team, and social life. She was determined to not let cancer set boundaries for her. She fought hard and was able to beat cancer in July of 2020, but sadly, 2 months later, her cancer had returned. She was told at this time her cancer was terminal and they would now change their focus from quantity of life to quality of life. All she had to say to them when they gave her the news was, "Please don't ever give me a timeline. I only want to know what I need to do at the moment so I don't let that get in my head." Gracie continued to fight and show up for everything. We can count numerous times where we would have chemo and she would walk into the clinic telling them, "Let's get going on my meds and get chemo started. I have a game I need to be cheering at tonight." During her hospital stay and chemo appointments, she would continue to work on her schoolwork and would never use her sickness as a reason to not get it done. She never played the cancer card. What turned into might only have months to live ended up turning into 2 amazing years. The year of 2022, she was told her cancer would progressively spread. They did not know how long she would have and at the rate it was going. Grace was determined to graduate from high school and walk with her class. She even at this time had registered and was accepted to the University of Utah with a full-ride scholarship. As the months went on, it was becoming evident that she wasn't going to live much longer. Gracie did make it to graduation, but had decided to pull her registration from the University of Utah so someone else could use her scholarship. This was a hard decision for her to make. She never wanted to seem as if cancer had won, and she felt a little defeated. Gracie continued to thrive and enjoyed her last months here on earth. She passed away October 18th, 2022. She received her last wish, and that was to live life, doing all things she loved until her last breath. This year is the second year we were able to give this scholarship, and it was hard. Lots of nights of reading over the applicants and narrowing it down to one. If I could, I would give you all one. But could we have Parker Sagers come up here, please?
My name is Tina Anderson, and I'm Communications and Support Services Manager at the Fillmore Community Hospital. I'm here today to announce the winner of our hospital scholarship program, which is Maggie Stevens. At Intermountain Health, our mission is to help people live the healthiest lives possible, and our vision is to provide high-quality care and services at an affordable cost. These efforts are supported by values such as clinical excellence, compassion, integrity, and teamwork. We believe Maggie reflects these values through her dedication to patient care and interest in serving others. During high school, Maggie earned her Certified Nursing Assistant, which is the CNA certification, and gained hands-on experience providing patient care at Millard Care and Rehabilitation. She also participated in an Intermountain Health internship where she explored several clinical departments and further developed her interest in patient care. Please join me in congratulating Maggie Stevens on this achievement.
Good evening. I'm Mabin Larson. I was most of these kids' 7th and 8th grade science teacher, and I'm glad to be here with you this evening. We had many applications that we were very pleased with. It was awe-inspiring to see the accomplishments that they have made since their 7th and 8th grade year when I knew them and until now, and to see all the wonderful things that their employers and their coaches had to say about them. This is a fantastic set of students. My grandfather, Dean Larson, was also an educator. He graduated from BYU with a degree in education and animal science, and we lost him this last fall, and he had a love for students and a love for agriculture. This year we decided to award 2 scholarships, one in the field of agriculture and the other in the field of science. So could I have Emily Stevens and Maggie Stevens come on up? We admire these for their grit and determination. I know Maggie might seem like a shoe-in because she's a great-granddaughter of Grandpa Dean, but she was also one of my TAs and was one of the hardest workers that I had in high-achieving science students. So we thank them for their efforts.
Good evening. My name is Jesse Ralphs. It's my privilege to announce the Sunrise Engineering Scholarship tonight. And as has been said many times, this is an awesome class. We received many really good applications this year. Had a fun time reading and getting to know some of the applicants, all the applicants. We asked them to share some of their thoughts and experiences on leadership, on teamwork, problem solving, and their interest in pursuing a STEM-related or engineering career. And after reviewing all of those, we've decided to award the scholarship to Jace Owen. So if Jace could come up.
Good to hear from me again. Okay, I am here on behalf of the Rural Health Association of Utah, which is also known as ROW. ROW is a nonprofit professional association dedicated to advancing rural health across the state of Utah. We support healthcare professionals and healthcare organizations across Utah's 24 rural counties and work collaboratively to strengthen access to healthcare quality in rural communities. At ROW, we recognize that meeting the future needs of healthcare of Utah starts with supporting students from rural communities who are pursuing healthcare careers. Research consistently shows that students who grow up in rural areas are far more likely to return and serve those communities as healthcare professionals. To support the next generation of rural healthcare leaders, ROW awards annual scholarships to outstanding students from rural Utah who are pursuing careers in healthcare. It is my pleasure to announce that Maggie Stevens has been selected as a recipient of the 2026 ROW Student Scholarship Program.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Blad. This is my brother Dave. We're the sons of Phil Blad. We are happy to present the Philip Blad Memorial Scholarship tonight. We had 18 amazing applicants that put in for this, and all are very deserving. It made it hard for us to just choose one. We are happy to award a $1,000 scholarship to Deegan Latham.
Audrey Burgess Quigley was devoted to her family and her community. She was involved in many different organizations and projects, and she loved life. She also loved to support the youth in the community. As a way for Audrey to continue to help her community, her family is awarding the Audrey Burgess Quigley Scholarship of $1,000 to both Deegan Latham and Savannah Corey.
All right, I have the pleasure, excuse me, I have the pleasure of announcing the Joyce J. Bushnell Scholarship. Joyce was a lifelong learner. She learned at Brigham Young Academy. She learned while raising her family, and she learned a lot in her 27 years as Millard High School's administrative secretary. She used this knowledge in her many hobbies and projects in the community, teaching others as she went. Joyce J. Bushnell is still helping others to learn through the Joyce J. Bushnell Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipients are James Ralphs and Kesley Wardle.
Good evening. My name is Nicole Coyle, and this scholarship is in memory of my husband, Spencer Coyle. He was a 1991 graduate of Millard High. He was involved in sports and student government, and in the summers he loved doing seasonal firefighting. And in fact, he loved the adrenaline rush of this career, or this job, that he decided to make it his career. And so he graduated from Utah State University with a degree in forestry, and he was a professional wildland firefighter for the U.S. Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management. And although it was a really challenging career, he loved the job, and he loved the people he worked with, and he was greatly loved and respected in return. He knew how to work hard, but he also knew how to play hard. And 20 years ago, actually, this summer, our lives changed forever. He was fighting a fire above Oak City. The wind shifted, and the fire raced up, overtaking him. And so we decided to give back to our community, who was so supportive of us during this time and still continued to be so supportive. Spencer loved his job. He loved his family. He will forever be missed, but he will be remembered with respect and honor. And part of what made him the man he was growing up in this community and his experience at Millard High School. This scholarship is our way to continue honoring Spencer and to give back to you guys for your love and support. So the Spencer S. Coyle Memorial Scholarship goes to Savannah Corey. I also have the privilege of presenting the Julie Moody Buchanan Scholarship. And Julie and I spent a lot of time here at Millard High together in our high school years. And she knows how hard it can be getting a degree in the medical field, but she also knows how much individuals are needed in these fields. To help with this, the Julie Moody Buchanan DDS Health Science Scholarship is awarded to Mia Gutierrez.
It's my privilege to represent the family of Robert Ag Nilsson for his memorial scholarship. I just want to say a few words about Ag. He is probably the single most influential person for me in setting my feet in the career of education. And he had 35 years as a teacher here at Millard High School, and then an additional 25 years teaching adult ed at the prison, and he's influenced countless lives of all backgrounds. And I also had to wear my Aggie tie tonight in honor of Ag, because I know that he was proud to be an Aggie as well. But in behalf of the family of Robert Ag Nilsson, we'd like to have the following come up. Stockton Stevens, he is the great-grandson of Ag, and Alexis Carrasco Diaz.
Hi, my name is Ethan Stevenson. It's my opportunity to present the Lee C. and May Birch Scholarship. The Leland and May Birch Scholarship is in honor of May Birch, a wife and mother who pursued a career in the medical field and served the East Millard community as a nurse for many years. Through their family, they are still supporting their community with the Lee C. and May Birch Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Ellie Christensen.
I'm Joanna Heron, and I'm super grateful to be able to be a part of this tonight. It's great to see so many great kids receive great scholarships. This is the Old Capitol Quilt Guild. Every year, the Old Capitol Quilt Guild uses their time and their talents to create beautiful quilts, and every year, these quilts are then raffled off to the community. The proceeds from the raffle is then given back to the community in the form of 2 scholarships. This year's recipients are Carrie Robinson and Tyler Kane.
Hi, my name is Phelan Warnick, and I'm here representing Centricom. And annually, we award 6 scholarships to students who demonstrate exceptional achievement. We evaluate applicants based on academic success, creativity, community service, extracurricular involvement, future aspirations, and genuine passion for continuing education. Our company is passionate about giving back, and we love recognizing those that truly embody that spirit. So today, we are giving this scholarship to Jace Owen.
My name is Ron Larson. I'm here representing Jones and DeMille Engineering. It's my pleasure to award the STEM scholarship that we do every year. We usually award about 10 scholarships a year, and this scholarship award, before I say who it is in recognition of those who really put science, math, or science, technology, engineering, and math as a forefront. And while Jace is coming up here, I'll go ahead and read something. We're going to award Jace this, so come on back up, Jace. At Jones and DeMille Engineering, our ultimate objective is to serve as the proven community improvement leaders in rural America. We are committed to shaping the quality of life in the rural West and making an impact beyond the project by helping to build thriving communities in which we live, work, and serve. We would like to support, we use this scholarship program to help support students in these communities in their efforts to move in the direction of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And with that, congratulations, Jace.
Good evening. I'm Blake Stevens with the Millard County, Utah Agriculture Conservation District. Our purpose is to work with agriculture producers, landowners, and local organizations to protect water quality, improve rangelands and soil health, and other natural resources. To protect our agriculture way of life in Millard County. Part of that is to encourage our greatest resource, our youth, to stay involved in agriculture. This year we had several good candidates apply and have chosen Emily Stevens as our scholarship winner.
Good evening. I am Cody Moat. I am a CTE teacher here at Millard High School, and it's my opportunity and pleasure to present 2 scholarships for CTE. These are scholarships through an anonymous donor, which we sure appreciate. She wanted me to just mention that how important the trades are, which I fully agree with. The track that could lead to a wonderful, successful life doesn't always come down to the college track. Sometimes it's the trade track. So I would like to present Tyler Nixon and Erica Rios as our recipients. If you can come up.
I'm Delise Fulmer, and Mrs. Kill and I get the privilege of working with the Sterling Scholars every year. The Sterling Scholar Program honors those who excel in scholarship, service, and leadership. Sterling Scholars don't just write an essay or complete a project. Sterling Scholars are chosen at the high school level by 4 years and really a lifetime of service, leadership, and excellence in the classroom. So I'm going to call the names of the Sterling Scholars from this year, and if they could come up. And they also compete at a regional level. And we had some runners-up and winners there. So in trade and technical, Jace Owen. In music, Blake Gary. In speech and drama, Brindley Allgood. In social science, Clara Peterson. Getting runner-up at the Central Region competition was Brickell Kornberg in business and marketing. Also runner-up in general scholarship is Maggie Stevens. Runner-up in visual arts, Marin Davies. And then we had 2 winners in world languages, Ellie Christensen. And in dance, Kylie Spenlove. These students all represented Millard High School so well, and we're so proud of them and their hard work and just the way that they have led our school throughout the years.
Good evening, I'm Coach Sheriff. This is an award kind of on the flip side of what academically we've been getting with our students. You can see how amazing they are on the academic side. And I wanted to recognize, we've been doing this for about 4 years, and recognize the physical hard work that our students do throughout their 4 years through high school. So if Emily Stevenson and Connor Stevens will come up. And while they're coming up, I'll kind of give you some history on the award. This one, you don't have to fill out an application or write an essay or anything like that. You just have to take weight training for 4 years from me. And you might be thinking, well, that's not that hard, but this might come as a surprise for some of you, but I'm not the easiest teacher to have class from. I get real ornery when you don't come to class and you're late and you don't work hard. So if you can stand me for 4 years, you deserve a $1,000 scholarship. So congratulations to those two. Thank you.
Joking with Coach Sheriff. I'm not sure why he's the only one that gets the distinction in the program of being coach. The only person that called me Mr. Burleston was my high school principal. So me and Mrs. Fulmer, we have 3 groups of awards that we're lucky enough to do, kind of associated with the athletic department. And I'm going to go just a little bit out of order. We're going to take care of our collegiate athletes first. Every year, we have a small number, it seems like, of student athletes that move on to compete at the next level. And so, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, we decided that we wanted to just take a quick second and honor those kids. Obviously, we don't have scholarships for them. They've done that on their own. We just wanted to take just a second and congratulate them and just kind of show them off to the world for their hard work and time spent. So if we could have Olivia Bassett, Connor Stevens, and Daylin Sorensen come up, please. those of you that don't know, lives on her way to the state of Washington to compete in both volleyball and track and field at St. Martin University. That's very impressive. Anybody that can move on and compete in 2 sports at the college level is very, very impressive. Great job, Liv. Connor Stevens is headed to St. George to play football for the St. George Silver. They're part of the new National Junior College Football League. Congratulations, Connor. Great job. And this one I found out about yesterday. Coach Seth Peterson told me yesterday that Daylin is headed to Snow College to wrestle next year, so congratulations to her. This next one is one of my favorite awards, and Jim Stevenson mentioned this at board meeting the other night, but I 100% agree with him, and that's our Academic All-State Awards. We had more academic All-State recipients this year than I remember in a lot of years. So we'll go by sports season. Some of you guys are going to be making a return trip, so those of you that know you're coming up more than once, just go ahead and stay here, okay? Our academic all-staters for the fall, Morgan Alleman in cross country, Ammon Whitaker, cross country, Alexis Carrasco-Diaz, football, Parker Sagers, boys golf, Ellie Christensen, girls soccer, Maggie Stevens, girls soccer, Brinley Allgood, girls tennis, Kesley Wardle, girls volleyball, Marin Davies, girls volleyball, and Olivia Bassett, girls volleyball. Congratulations to our fall academic all-staters. All right, our winner, academic all-state athletes, Olivia Bassett, girls basketball. Brickell Kornberg, cheerleading. Drake Arnold, boys swimming. Jace Owen, boys swimming. Isaac Masner, boys wrestling. And Jackson Monroe, boys wrestling. Congratulations again to our winner, academic all-state recipients. And while Jackson's finishing making his way up here, just so everybody knows, these student athletes are all submitted from the school. Academic all-state is all based on grades, obviously, ACT score, and all of these students are 4.0 students. So not only are they great athletes, they are very, very, very good students as well. And then our last group, our spring academic all-state athletes, Olivia Bassett, track and field. Marin Davies, softball. Alexis Carrasco-Diaz, boys soccer. Bodie Mehmet, baseball. And Ammon Whitaker, track and field. right, that's everybody. Thank you, you guys.
Do you want to do the girls? I mean, it's your call, but...
Every year we award 2 Outstanding Student Athlete Awards, and it's my privilege tonight to present the first one to a student who I've had the privilege of working with in the classroom and on the court. And the Millard Outstanding Student Athlete Award goes to Olivia Bassett.
And our last one is our Male Student Athlete of the Year. This young man, everybody knows, is a very impressive athlete. He's a very good student, a great all-around young man, and I am very excited to award the Millard High Male Outstanding Student Athlete to Mr. James Ralphs.
Okay, I get the unique privilege of serving as the student body advisor. I say unique because I had the opportunity to graduate here from Millard High School and serve as the student body president. And then never once while I was serving as student body president did I think I'd be back here at Millard High School. One, being a teacher, but 2, serving as a student body advisor. I learned a lot of great leadership skills from Mrs. Larry Stevenson, and I'm so grateful for that time that I had to serve as the president, and then being able to come back to Millard High School and hopefully teach some good leadership skills back to some of the students here at Millard High School. Each year, you'd think, the leaders that come in have a bunch of similar traits, which they do, but then but each group is unique. Each group brings in different emotions, different skills, different traits, and it's evident in the students that you've seen come up today. You've seen the student body officers be academic all-state in sports. You've seen them be Sterling Scholars. You've seen them be awarded scholarships because of their service skills and their service that they've given back to the community. You've seen them because of what they're going to go out in their fields, whether it's STEM or ag or whatever. It's pretty cool to be around and see how well-rounded Millard High School is and how well-rounded our student body officers are. Now, as I thought about that, I started thinking about other things I wanted to say about this group, because each group brings something special to me.
And as I thought about this, I was like, nope, can't say that because it'll make me emotional. And I wasn't even going to say anything. I still got emotional. This group is in tune to the needs of others. And I know it because they were in tune to my needs. And I'm so grateful for them. And I just want to invite them up right now. So if all my student body officers could come up, please. And let's give them a hand. And as they're coming up again, okay, you've seen them come up once, twice, more than that, right? And I'm so grateful for them, and I know that Millard High School is truly blessed to have them serve as our student body presidency and student body council. So again, thank you all.
I have the honor tonight to award the Outstanding Leadership Award. This award was started by Lori Stevenson, who is a great teacher, great leader here at the school. As Mr. Ethan Stevenson talked about, he was in the student body officer. He was actually the president that year, but he worked under her and was able to learn from her. And a lot of students walked away from this school under her leadership and was able to get some great examples from her. And she decided to start a scholarship, which her family, the Stevenson family, has continued. And she has done this for quite a few years, and we really appreciate her. And we want to offer this plaque and scholarship to Deegan Latham as the outstanding leader.
As we near the conclusion of our evening, we'd like to thank all of your wonderful students for making this such a fantastic, enriching school year. I would also like to just take a moment to acknowledge my secretary, Jeanette Thomas, who had big shoes to fill this year as she took over this event from the wonderful, organized, brilliant Janelle Stevenson, whom we miss. I think it's safe to say that Jeanette was successful in the transition, and please give her a round of applause for all of her efforts this year. We appreciate her immensely. It is Mr. Dearden's and my privilege to tell you this evening who our honor and high honor students are. As we say your name, will you please come up? In number 20th place, Raquel Kornberg. (19) Bodie Mehmet. 18, Ellie Christensen. 17, Abigail DeGraffenried. 16, Dalen Swenson. 15, Jace Jensen. 14, James Rouse. 13, Savannah Corey. 12, Isaac Masner. 11th, Kesley Wardle. 10th, Parker Sagers. 9th, Alexis Carrasco Diaz. 8th, Drake Arnold. 7th, Maggie Stevens. 6th, Olivia Bassett. 5th, Marin Davies. 4th, Morgan Alleman. 3rd, Brittany Allgood. And in a stunning turn of events, we have co-valedictorians Ammon Whitaker and Jace Owen. And actually what we'll have you do, as Mr. Dearden hands you those, Raquel, if you want to lead the line, we'll have you, Mr. Tarbert, can you get lights over here? We'll have you lead your line over here, Raquel, to the center stage. That way it's better for photography. And as they line up, please join me in congratulating our students of excellence for the 2025-26 school year. You're welcome to come and take pictures if you like, lower down.
All right, I just want to thank all the parents, thank those that were involved in this, and thank our students, our class of 2026. You guys are amazing students, and I'm excited for 1 week today we will be graduating in this auditorium. So congratulations to everyone, and that concludes our presentation for tonight. Thank you.